Kings. I have a post I got off Insta. I want to read this to you guys before I make my commentary. Okay, I'm going to read this post from Insta. So here we go. I, female 24, feel so violated by what my husband, male 31, did to me. OG post. I generally have no idea how to feel. Me, female 24, and my husband, male 31, have been married for only a few months. We've been together for 3 years total, though. Our relationship is really good. Until yesterday. I don't want to be too graphic here, but basically, last night, I was sleeping with a night dress thing on, and I was laying on my front. I'm a really heavy sleeper, like, you had to shake me to wake me up, and woke up to this feeling of my husband literally putting his blank inside of me. I actually was startled and not okay with it. I honestly don't know why, but it brought tears to my eyes. I went to the bathroom to situate myself and everything, and when I came out, he told me I was overreacting and that he was just trying something new. I told him it just wasn't okay to do because he said it was fine. I told him it just wasn't okay to do, but he said it was fine because he had implied consent because we had sex prior to going to sleep, and I'm his wife. I don't understand what made him think it was okay, but it's not okay, right? He's my husband, yes, and we have sex. Yeah, I got this off Insta and whatnot, and I call cap on it because I don't know what guys is thinking the word implied consent, right after having some kind of sex with his wife, a woman that he had been with for about 3 years, So with that being said, you'll get my commentary right off the, right after the jump.
Hey, 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 it's Fred Albert, and I'm gonna sing a song for you. And Bill's gonna show you a thing or two. You'll have some fun now with me and all the gang, learning from each other while we do our thing. Na, 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 gonna have a good time. Hey, hey, hey.
This is Bill Cosby coming at you with music and fun. And if you're not careful, you may learn something before it's done. Hey, hey, hey.
We live in a different world, these days. I'm a Generation Xer. I'm in my early 50s and whatnot, and I've been around the block and done the marriage thing. Okay, so this is a male space and everything, and I'm feel duty bound to read the post and make a commentary about it. But like right off the rip, I want to tell this man that he needs to get in touch with a lawyer, okay? He needs to get in touch with an attorney, and explain the situation and whatnot and see what a divorce looks like. He needs to separate from his woman, right? Because she's a liability to his freedom and his, his wallet and his future, okay? And she could also be a liability towards freedom, right? She wrote this post. She put it on social media instead of both of them talking this out, hashing this out about how they felt about it and everything. They had been together for 3 years but only married a few months, and marriage counseling could have been an option, and some sort of counseling. Right? But she made a social media post that she wants to be seen as a victim, and to me that's a big fucking kaiju-sized red flag, right? She may be angry that it took so long for her to get her ring and wants some payback, because they haven't been married that long. And when you're in the early parts of a marriage, and you have these kind of red flags and issues and whatnot, you need to look at the front door. Okay, you need to get the fuck out, bro. I don't know who this guy is, but he needs to get the fuck out and contact a lawyer. You know, if he feels the way he truly felt and whatnot. You know, most criminal-minded, guys just do what they do and shit. And in our ethnic community, there is a code of silence that rivals the supposed one in the Asian community about things like this that go on behind closed doors. There's a huge, and I do mean huge, black female code of silence about malfeasant sexual activities that go on in our community. Shit, okay? And I'm tired of it. Okay? It's time to put all this shit out of the closet into the sunlight, so the people can see it. It's pretty fucked up, And that goes across the board. Shit, okay? And I think that when you hear a woman saying anything like that, that may have some criminal implications, legally speaking, that you need to put distance between yourself and seeking attorneys, or at least talk to someone, right? And I do not mean go to a church. And even that was an option that she didn't take. She decided to post this shit on social media. She may be getting ready to give an okie doke. Okay, there are no rules, and there are no rules in combat shit. Especially females are adept at going low. They fight low. That's why you see all this bullshit. You see all these guys going down the allegations and all this crap. Even some of them have paid the women off for years, and they still drag your ass by your heels through the streets, screaming while you're on fire. Right? I always call it back in the day, my earlier days, like my mid 30s, I used to limit, things like this, and I said it was like, I felt like relationships were, Sadie Hawkins Day and shit. If anybody knows that reference and shit, it was like a Sadie Hawkins Day. The women would just go and capture the man and shit. I said it was like, running with the fucking bulls. Except you're running away from the bitches, and that they had like their panties on the end of their dirty underwear on the end of a lasso, and they were swinging that shit around and trying to throw it on your fucking head like a flying guillotine and shit, with the crotch right over your fucking nose and shit, and drag you to hell. Okay, that's how I felt and shit. Then when I fucked up and got married and shit, some people came to see who had caught me and shit. It was hilarious. It was hilarious, man. You have to do everything in the fucking public. Any chick that has to do like your personal business. There is no exclusivity between you two in a relationship. That is not someone that needs to be in a relationship. That is a jump off. That is a side chick. That is not a wife. That is not a girlfriend. That is not any kind of a fucking partner or soulmate. Okay, young man, Kings. I'm telling this guy, he probably looking at some jail time in the future. His reputation is going to be destroyed and shit, because people get on the internet. You have a lot of misandrous and loser ass black women that's like men and never gonna be in no fucking relationship, where they ain't capitulating because of they have no fucking leverage and they just want to be in something, and they're gonna get online and they're gonna find out who this guy is and shit, call his job, get him fired, and fuck around in his social media if he has any. Okay, he doesn't know what this woman is doing. He needs to distance himself and go into mediation and demand access to her phone records to see who she been sending this shit to. All right, and if not, he should pursue legal repercussions for that bullshit. Okay, there needs to be checks and balances for the shit. There's no intimacy whatsoever when you invite the whole planet into your bedroom and shit. Okay, they're married. Okay, they've been together for a couple of years, and he married her. He put a ring on it and shit. Stupidly enough, he obviously had no decent, male figure in his family to help guide him through this process. Somebody that would let him know, like, hey, when you see things that don't, add up, when you feel weird and shit, you follow that gut instinct and shit. My gut instinct as an elder statesman in this community is that she's looking to give him the okie doke. She's going to put him in a spin cycle and give him the business. He needs to lawyer up right now and put distance between himself and say that, just ease out of it and shit. Try not to have any kind of, flare up with her, because once women know the jig is up, they just go from, They go NASCAR fast in the red and shit right to hell. And they drag your fucking ass, screaming into that shit. Okay? There's no way he's getting out of it now. Alright, she did what she did, now they're fucked. Alright? Kings, please don't be this nigga. Okay, please don't be this nigga. I have to say that shit, okay? I have to say that, because he put a ring on it. I know it's some red flags before he married this hoe. Alright? Don't be this guy, okay? If she don't know her place, she don't belong in your house. And women have been telling us for decades that all they have to do is show up at the tables with their busted box, whatever condition it is in, and you have to give them the world and die for them. I said, fuck that shit, okay? I said, fuck it. Kings, keep your head on a swivel. Protect your bag, and above all else, do not make fallen women the stewards of your family. Don't make them the mothers of your children, and definitely protect your seed, because that is your legacy. That is your future. Kings. SYSBM equals Save Yourself Black Man.
All these podcasts of men saying, like, women don't bring anything to the table. Women don't do anything. These modern women ain't shit. If y'all want to fuck a man, just say that. You don't got to make a podcast to say how you really feel, because it's starting to get suspicious. Either y'all want to deal with women in their bullshit or you don't. And you want to deal with a man. What is your other options? Y'all be talking like y'all got other options. What are you going to do? Date a fish? Shut the fuck up and deal with it like we have to.
Baby, don't do this that. This who y'all want? Baby. This who y'all want? Betty Boop, huh? This who y'all want, huh? Don't do that. This who y'all want, huh? Baby, don't do that. This who y'all want, huh? On live, huh? Don't do that. Bitch, get the fuck out of my face. This what y'all want, huh? Huh? Bitch, I told you I was gonna embarrass you. I don't give a fuck. Fuck your kids, bitch, cause you don't give a fuck.
This message has been paid for by the Dusties. Yes, the niggas you love to hate.